Green light, go, go, go.
Well, that must mean it's time to wake up. So, wake up I shall. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Yeah, evening, Arthur. Yeah, oh, it's midday for you, is it? Okay. Yeah, I think the season will be starting soon, but I think it's I'll check the schedule, but I know the Monday races were always open, as long as the administrator's new in Ottawa. Whoa, I bet it's hammering down the rain here. Okay, so what we got tonight? We've got tonight's going to be a strange race because it's with the latest Ferrari Evo, the Ferrari Challenge car, which we did see out on track last night. I'm not sure if Steve's joining me tonight. I think he is. If anybody wants to join me, come and chat with me. You're more than welcome to. Help me along. Help me get through this 50 minutes. Yes, it's the Ferrari Challenge, which is it's very on acceleration, very happy to try and kill you on acceleration, and the brakes don't really want to work too well, and it understeers in corners. So I had a quick go in it this afternoon. I quite enjoy it because it sounds awesome. To be fair, it does sound really awesome. I would like to take on board in car, but it might crash again, so we won't do that. Let's so we've got 12 runners and riders tonight so far. You see Peter Wolfsteiner in it last night, so he was going around. The car does sound immense though, absolutely immense. And I was running around earlier with Mr. John Saunders, and he was very quick. Not sure if he was on race fuel or qualifying fuel, not sure. But we were very similar on times. Give it a go, Arthur, give it a go. The first 2 minutes will surprise you, and then within half hour you'll have got used to it. It has only got 7. I think I said last night it's got 8, but it has only got 7 gears. So again, the same format. It's a 15-minute qualifying session, and yeah, firstly, let's just check the sound's working. Obviously it's working because you heard me talking, so that's all good. And you can hear the game, so that's, or the sim, so that's even better. And we just see Mark Pocock give it a lovely little crash. That's yeah, these guys have not driven it for a long time, so I really these guys don't. I don't think many of these guys have actually driven it yet, so it can be. We've got 13 people. That's okay. I thought it might be slightly less than that, being a strange car. We want echo. You don't want an echo. Honestly, last night, you guys cracked me up because it was my stream and nobody said you couldn't hear me. I was hysterical. Absolutely mental. It's so funny. How you doing, Nikos? You okay? I can't even message Steve now, find out where he is. Let's hope he's not working late. So we've got Mr. Pit Bits out on track. Seems to be in a... Oh, there you go, colours. He's got his pink on though.
again.
And I believe this is qualifying. This is all good. Right, as they all head out onto their out lap. Mr. Rogers has got out. I don't know. Perhaps you should all message Steve to find out where he is, because he was quite upset last night. The stream sounded like he was just talking to himself. Oh, he was. Oh, it's quite funny. So I was just. I think we're going to see a lot of cars spinning and a lot of cars crashing. Rumour is about 50% of people won't make turn 1 or won't stop the car before turn 1 in the race. So let's hope Steve's been alerted anyway. If not, he's watching whilst eating. So where are we? 13.5 minutes in. Mr. Savage, I've not seen Mr. Savage for a long time, unless I've had my eyes closed. Mr. Saunders is out in his usual. He's in the Old Boys Network. You may see me. Picture of me. There's a picture of me on the side of his car. John, Mr. Union Jackman. He hasn't got too many in that car today. Yeah, I know. Yeah, a three-way conversation. It was just a two-way and a one-way, two-way. Yeah, it was it literally took an hour. It was an hour and 5 minutes before anybody realised that, because we did the qualifying. Did a bit of the race, no one had any sound, and at the end, Frank went, "Is Chris in there?" Found out. That was hilarious. So the Wolfman is on circuit. I think he's coming up to the second chicane. Again, you won't get many cool names from me. I think, well, I think the Degner, isn't it? Degner 1 and then Degner 2, or we call it turn right, turn right. No, 10 minutes. Yeah, you should be fine. You've got at least a good 14 minutes for pandemonium and carnage ends up at turn 1. Although with the bad cars, people do take it a lot easier, don't they? Because they know that it is about to happen. Lesmos. Oh, okay. Don't try to educate me. You're wasting your time. Well, yeah, carry on trying. Here we go. This is probably the first flying lap. First official qualifying lap of the time recorded. Or maybe not. 150. Why is it not on the screen here? Oh, that's something's going on. There we go. That's more like it. You can see what's going on. Over to Melvin. Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah. We may get a safety car out at 5 minutes to go as well. I'm not sure. We'll wait till 5 minutes to go before we send the safety car out anyway. Mark Pocock has put himself on the front row. Someone's getting a nice little toe off him. Or he's getting a nice little toe off someone. It looks like he's about to overtake someone during qualifying. Which I didn't think was part of the rules. I thought you had to stay behind whilst qualifying. It's interesting to find out who that is behind him. It's not Mark Rogers. Who was behind him? That's really bugged me now. Mr. Souza. All right, Andreas. Yeah, thanks for your thanks for your comment. We'll leave it. Well, I think I'm going to get this all week now. I'm in for a good bashing all week over this. Mark Rogers, where's he? Oh, he's parked her up. John Saunders is coming around to the check me out parabolica. And it's one of his favourite camera of all in the game. Nice entry, nice exit from John. John is definitely going to have a force to be reckoned with this season. Peter Wolf's 149.3, Mark Look 149.7. Yeah, I think 149 or don't know if 148 will be on the cards. Could be closer. 148, I don't know. Mr. Russell is just coming out of the pits. Yeah, it is a nice car, this thing. It does look really nice, doesn't it? Oh, we've got a car making the escape road. Mr. Bruce Hopkins. Going out on another lap. Mr. Shannon in his red and white livery. More red than white this time. It's like Starsky Nuts, isn't it? There you go. Other Starsky Nuts mobile. Not quite like the full Torino, is it? I mean, what a slow car that was. Allegedly, I was told it was really slow. Mr. Eseniors, here we go again. That name again. Nick is doing well in 9th. There's John. John down, coming up to the next right. And I'll run down under the bridge. Whatever straight this is called. Mark's in a moment, he's back to the pits now. See, John's tempted fate, he's got the right in his car, see, normally number 10 is John. I think he's realised he's not changed the door number. No one should never have number one in their car unless they're a champion in my. Because number one is a big one to live up to, isn't it? Being number one. No improvement from John. Can we see any improvements anywhere? Mr. Rogers slightly up. So he's lost it all. Roman Mark, he's up. He's up. He's up. Evening Don. Welcome to the stream of Disc on Me at the moment. Anybody wants to come in and talk rubbish with me, you're more than welcome to. As long as you can put up with me, it's fine. think Mr. Howard is now on holiday again. I believe. Evening, Derek. Are you back in Blighty now? Or are you still in Turkey? Because it seems like you've been out of Turkey for 6 months. Rowan goes up to 7th. John's improving slightly, but he needs a massive improvement. 2/10. Mr. Rogers has gone off. I can't see where he's gone. Can't see where he's gone. Has he done the old? Oh, he's just got it out of the way, hasn't he? Let's try and get with John. Well, luckily you can hear me tonight, because if you're very lonely, all you had was the race on the stream, wouldn't it? It'd be quite boring. I found that final corner quite a struggle staying there, actually. Because you always want to try and get a little bit faster into it, and then you end up washing wide. Still in Turkey, back next Monday. Okay. Mr. Sousa's, Mr. Bruce is 2 attempts up. Looking to get himself cheekily in 9th place. Looks like, yeah, he looks like he's going to do well. Mr. Sousa's gravel trapped it. Went straight on. I just want to get out of the way. Mr. Ken Russell in 6th place, doing well. Always a good little side bet is how many do you think is going to be on the track at the end of the race, and how many does it go down to before I end the stream? That's another interesting side bet I like to take. Mr. Saunders is up. Am I going to give commentator's curse? Because he's 5 steps up, so is Mark Rogers as well. They're both equally up. And he's just kept it in line. Oh, it's touch and go for second. Touch and go. Important corner. Would have lost a bit middle. Yeah. Lost it. Yeah, lost it. Needs to find another 10th. Well, looks like John got a bit of competition tonight. Peter's obviously he did the race last night at Peter, so he's got a lot more used to it than cheeky little race last night. It's given him a little bit of advantage in terms of setup and knowing what the tyres were doing for the race. Mark coming around the final bend. Going to get himself into 6th place. He's going to make it 6th. Yeah, pushes Ken down to 7th. And he's parked the bus. Let's go on bumper cam. Risking it by changing the camera angle. Dodgy. That's not there. Ah. You've lost me, Andreas. Oh, it's on John's car. John's got it on his car. He's got all the Old Boys Network guys on there. Oh, we're getting there close to it. No, we can't really, can we? So that was qualified. Peter has secured qualifying. We've still got a couple more going around. Let's try and get on these boys. Car 55. Mr. Shannon, and he's 5 tenths up. He's not going to improve position, but he's personally going to satisfy himself by being slightly closer to the other guys. That's a nice Nicholas, about your podiums. Rogers has pulled out. He's not improving, and Mark's slightly improving. He's lost his time now, so I think he might just he's just showboating for the fans. He brings it in hot. Didn't that spectacular on the old camera. Oh, there we go. There he is, giving it to large. Wolf, Mark, Rogers, and John. That's you got 4 on the podium. So 1493, which was set very early on, wasn't it? At 1493. That was... I've already eaten tonight, which is really good. I was really good to myself. I actually got the food in early. One minute to go. Still got 12 people. Okay, who shall we go on? Let's go car 6. That might take us to the middle of the field, might it? Can't quite see up. Let's go to Mr. Gerard. Yeah, we can see they're quite happy on 6. Nice, Dom. That's great. At least you only chose 3. I mean, Nicholas has got 4 drivers. Oh no, Mark Rogers. Is it Mark or is it Mark Rogers? You got Wolf, Mark, Rogers, and John. That's either Mark or Mark Rogers. Mark Rogers. Anyway, yeah. So here we go. So I had a lovely chicken with sweet chili sauce tonight. So that's got my taste buds roasted tonight. I think so, yeah. Always good to have an outside bet though, Don. That's where the money is in the outside bets. You can keep picking the favourites like Nikos does. Nikos likes a sure thing. But when it's money involved, you want to make sure your money's safe, don't you? So here we go for the Ferrari challenge. Fingers crossed we get away. Well, I'm not sure who's trying. If Gerard's still in the march there or not.
Green light, show them what you got.
We are away. John has got in front of Mark. Trying to squeeze, make a nice orderly queue. Well, Mark hit the curb and bounced into John. The guys at the back get through as well. We'll just see that. We won't see it again. We'll stay on. This is getting spicy, so Mark's let John through, looks like. But look at Roman. He's coming through. Looks like Mark's got his elbows out tonight. So he started on the second, he's now back to 6th place after the start. It's not the kind of start he wanted to get, was it? Mark Rogers in 2nd. So we've got Wolfman. Oh, let's play for this camera and through here. Here we go. They've all made it through. Johnny's putting Mr. Rogers under a bit of pressure. Looks like John's tyres had come to him earlier. Yeah, that turn 1 collision, I think, give Peter a little break, but Peter is an amazing talent behind the wheel of any vehicle in this sim racing community. I think he's the what we all aspire to be. So I need to find the gaps, work out where's where. Mark Poker's also challenging. John seems to be. It's the fight. There's not much at the back at the moment. They're all kind of evenly spread out. 0.7 to 0.9 at the back. Which we'll see. Battles at the front end of the grid. So I jumped on the server earlier, and I was only meant to do like 5-10 minutes. I ended up doing 50 minutes on it. I was like, what am I doing? Mr. Gerard is attacking. Now, who has got the least wing in the car? Who's running high downforce? That's 0.3, I think. Oh, Mr. Gerard's had something's happened to David. Won't dwell on that. And they're 11. Yeah, I think someone's come in and Mr. Pit Bits. So Dave, if you want to follow David, he's actually called Pit Bits on YouTube. So Mr. Gerard streams his races and does the little recaps, I believe, as well. So, which is where we've nicknamed him Chapstick Dave from, which I think was from a Porsche Cup race at Suzuka. Let's go on the bumper of John. Oh, did he? Did he have a drive really? I didn't notice that. Yeah. Oh, nice drive, John. John got through the Scary, much cleaner than Mr. Rogers. Oh, where they gone? Last time I couldn't make the move stick. He seems to have got it in there this time. Yeah. Now hopefully John could go after the Wolfman. He's got a nice long gap. But we know John. Oh, Mr. Rogerson's got a big, massive toe down. I didn't realise he got that. Got a full John had that. Why haven't he done? Yeah, he was quick through there this afternoon when I was on with him. I think he's putting a 0.4 for Ascari, that of me. So Peter's got 6 seconds. And then Mr. Rogers got Roma Mark behind him. I know what Roma's like when he sniffs a spot. So the gap at the moment to Peter is 6.2 to John, 6.3 to John. So we'll keep monitoring to see what it's like when he comes through Ascari. It's 5.8. He's obviously going through Ascari. Peter is. So he's got 0.2 back on. And the guy, Mr. Shannon, is getting onto the back of Uwe. Mr. Savage, he's trying to close on Bruce as well. Oh, just went slightly wide. Just gets Mr. Sousa. Oh, he's nowhere, Mr. Sousa. Although fair play, Manuel, you are still going round. Let's get back up to Roman on the brakes. Whoa, he was late on the brakes there, wasn't he? Oh. I think Mr. Rogers smelt I could smell Roman's brakes. The top 5 are nicely spread. Nice and close, I would say. So. Looks like Peter's quick through that, through the then double rights. Just caught his wheels on the sand there. Not going to enjoy that. Here we go. So Roman's got a better drive. He's got the drive, and Mark's had a no. Mark's had a spin. Rear end's gone, hasn't it? Wanted to watch it, but I think we'll stay with the battle. Peter's extending his lead. I think Peter caught a bit of sand all the way through there. I think Peter caught on the sand through After the second chicane. Or he's got past. Let's watch that and see what happened there. Something happened to Aaron. Aaron, yeah, missed it. Oh, took a leap of faith. Starsky Nut style. So who was Starsky Nut, Jay? Yeah, John's suffering on the brakes in there. Yeah, Mr. Rogers though, he's hanging on to it. Mark's had some great results lately as well, so he seems to like the odd strange car as well. Not these one-make races. Mark's now back at Kent. Got to be slowing down if he's on his back. Straight to Mark's styling him up. The best part in this last game was Huggy Bear, wasn't it? He was the best guy. And what was it? What was Tyson's captain's called? Oh, he took a lot of the sausage curve there. Carbon fibre, carbon disc, putting glowing like mad. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he goes. Gets it done, but will he get it stopped? Yes, he does. Nice move from Mark. Peter 150.0 and John 150.5 so far. Best laps that they've done. Yeah, John's had a mistake last lap, 151.5 last lap. John Saunders had a bit of a mistake last lap. "35 minutes to go." And I urge you all to take this car. For your first drive, I think you must take it out of the Spa, out of Spa, because I remember my first experience coming out the garage at Spa. Oh, that's Mr. Rogers damaged. Robert Mark took third place. I mean, am I going mad? But what happened to... Let's go back. I want to see what... So this is what happened to Mr. Pocock. Yeah, Ascari bit him. Oh, Don, you got to give it a try, mate. Give it a try. Watch. You know, bit exit like the Spa. You come flying up there. You drop it in the third. And all I'm going to say is, hang on. Still watching the replay, guys. Hopefully we'll get to the fun bits in a minute. I went back 60 seconds just to see what happened to Mr. Pocock. Hopefully he's now caught up and the replay should have caught up. Yep, here we go. Oh, Uwe's well wide ahead. And now these guys got some nice gaps between them now, which is going to make the race a little bit less interesting. Let's soon put it off at Ascari. I think we need to see that. I think we've all worked out what happens at Ascari. You do get used to it, Don. You do get used to it. Once you get the hang of it, it's quite predictable. Once you get the hang of it, it really is. But it's a big Achilles heel is the brakes. I think they get hot very quickly as well. So the brake duct's got to be open. Someone like Ferrari made a really, really fast car, but give it Citroen brakes or something. Just, looks like Uwe likes it out, doesn't he? Roger's in the pits. Where does he brake? Just before the 150. Which is thanks as a GT3 car, but you're travelling a little bit quicker in this down the straight. So set yourself up a little AI. I don't know if you can do an AI GT3 car or versus one of these. You drive one of these things because the speed on the straights, just especially on Kemmel straight. If you can carry the speed through a route, that is. Mark wants 5th place back. He moves a little bit deep in the corner, I think. Oh, he didn't take to the sand that time. I think I think with most cars over there, I think it's the least mistakes you make, the better chance you've got. Which I know sounds really obvious, isn't it? As well, when I'm saying it, it sounds obvious. Don't put in front of him in the braking zone. Oh. It's already far enough ahead, but obviously I'm not where they are, so I can't see how far ahead it was. Pete is stretching his legs out. He's 5/10 quicker than John Saunders last that round, and he was a whole 1.1 second faster than Rowan Mark. That's what you get for having #1 in your car, John. No, we've got Ken Russell in the fourth. Ken Russell's doing well, isn't he? In fourth place. I dare say this is a new car for Ken as well. I'm not going to look back over chat to see what Nikos, what you said, who you put down. Well, you've definitely lost one of your riders tonight. But out of all the drivers there, though, Peter's been out in front, so he's just been watching the gaps and trying to get away. John's been at his battle at the beginning, and he's been trying to keep with Peter, or just keep second place. Rowan's been had a little fight with Mark Rogers. Ken Russell's kind of done the stealth thing, got through everyone's having mistakes. And Mark Pocock seems to be one having the most fun because he's been up and down the order like a yo-yo, hasn't he? So he's been the one making mistakes and then trying to get back past it again to get where he was. So out of the top 5, he's the one that's been sweating the most, I would say. Will Ken get a podium? Will Ken make it on the podium? He's got 25 minutes to get on the podium. Let's just watch Peter for a moment. That's not what to do. Let's go. 11.7 gap he's got now. You can tell Oh, this. Yeah, I could. Oh, he's taking huge chunks out of Ascari. Huge chunks. And that's what happens when you take huge chunks. Oh, onto one sausage curb, over rotation, hit the sand, hit the bump. And a face full of Armco barrier. No safety car involved there. So we've got 10 riders, 10. I'm not sure if Mark will get it fixed or whether we're Texan drive. Yeah. We did have someone that always manages to go around and Texan driving. There was someone that used to always text sorry or something like that. So it's quite a worrying that their hotkey was sorry all the time. I don't know. So always makes you worry when you're behind someone or someone behind you that keeps having sorry on their hotkeys. Yeah, he's pushing like a madman. He was yeah, he was pushing. Mark was trying to catch up with Roman, wasn't he? But Roman wasn't having none of it. Wasn't having none of it. That's the thing when you got that big lead, and you've got a car that can kill you at any moment. The guy with the lead has got the advantage. Especially if you're trying to gain half a second a lap. Mr. Savage, not seeing much. Mr. Savage. Uwe's in the fifth, doing well. I think this is Ken's second week with the community, I think, so he's doing a good showing. Yeah, I know. I was surprised to see 12 Andreas, actually, if I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, I know I'd have to be racing the car if I wasn't streaming it. I'd be in it, but I've still got to watch my hands as well, so I'm trying to not do too much. Hence, the streaming is allowing me to watch the racing, be a little bit pissed off that I'm not racing, and take my mind off of it a little bit as well. So the minute I was downstream, I will probably be in a car practicing for Saturday's race. And you guys excited for next season and all the new tracks and all the something going to be on British weather for some circuits? So obviously common sense will prevail if we have too much rain. Oh, have you got your cars sorted for GT3 yet? Got your GT4 cars sorted? Obviously no Porsche Cup this next season, new season. So I'm a bit disappointed myself because I was going to go back in it again, but I understand it's a car that a lot of people have a love-hate relationship with the Porsche Cup. So yeah, I think when it gets past 6 races, the Porsche Cup races become a little bit stagnant, a little bit low in numbers. So I understand, but I know a lot of people that drove them actually really liked them. I mean, did the new Porsche Cup make it less exciting? Because the old ones are really, really a handful. You can do a lot more to the tuning of it. And I think the new one come out and it was a lot more stable than the old one. Granted, it would kill you if you didn't respect it. Roman Mark is catching Mr. Saunders up. John's 2 seconds, well, 1.7 seconds slower that last lap, so he's had a mistake. Yeah, I think the weather will be interesting, Andreas, won't it? I think it will be interesting. I know John Saunders setups. All he does now is just types 35C in his setups because the track temp's always 35 degrees C. So, and I'd in mine 26, 35 on my setups for the Eseniors. So, but the new ones will be a bit slightly different. I mean, I've been doing setups for the BMW for Indianapolis for the endurance team, and I think I was on the server 3 times yesterday, and I've got 3 different track temperatures, and I've even put the time of day as well. And I was on exactly the same track time of day as yesterday, and it was completely different temperature. So who knows what to do with that? But are you guys, who's going to be taking part in the Ginetta Cup as well? We've obviously got a Ginetta Cup this year as well, which you did last season. I'm not going to say who was the Ginetta champion for last season. Or who was the GT3 champion for last season either. I shall mention no names, but I feel slightly honoured in claiming the title. Oh damn, I just said it. I will blow my own trumpet, don't worry. So we have 17.5 minutes to go. Yeah, I know, very gracious. I know. Yeah. Always a sign of a good sportsman. I've got no one here to bounce off, so I've got to bounce off myself. And, yeah. I miss my co-commentator tonight, I really do. There's old Starsky and Hutch. Off he goes, Mr. Shannon. Deep. There's Bruce. There's Bruce. It's going to Scar, and it's new headlights are getting a lot smaller, aren't they? But the lights are getting a lot brighter. Yeah, but this seems more. It's really a base. It's a tyre temp, so probably the biggest thing with this sim, really. Obviously, you've got a handling does help as well. But if you can't get the tyres working correctly, all what you've done with the handling is just a waste of time, isn't it? So start with your tyre temps first, and then get them sorted, then work from there, I think. Brake ducts important as well. You don't want your brakes getting too hot, because especially if you've got a lot of corners that are close together, you're involved in a lot of braking zones, because at the end of the lap your brakes will be hot and you won't be able to stop very well at the last part of the circuit. May well work turn 1 when you get to turn 10 to 13, your brakes will be red. Ken Russell, we've got just under 15 minutes to go. So who's our driver of the day going to be? Yeah, plenty of places out there to pick from. a lot of places to buy setups from as well, isn't there? I mean, but I still believe the set of course game setups are the best to work from. They are a really good base to work from. Okay, mate, we'll do address. Is that my SEMO cleaning one? Yeah. Okay, we'll do. Yeah, and if Aris, there's no better person to get tips from than Aris himself, because he designed the physics, hasn't he? And constantly designed the physics, so yeah. But you get a lot of these YouTubers and that they don't show their setup on the thing. Unfortunately, by racing VR, so it hides my setup screen. In fact, I think it hides everything, so it's not my design. Roman, it's pulled up. John just edged away a little bit from Roman. Roman looked like he was going to get in the action again, but Peter is a whole. Has my game crashed because I just clicked too many people again? This seems to be a regular thing, doesn't it, with this game? When I keep clicking buttons. Yeah, looks like I'm going to have to shut the mother down again. Oh, it's cleared. No, it hasn't cleared. Let's get back into it. And the mouse is not playing ball. Where are you, mouse? Let's quit and go back again. So bear with me a moment. I can hear the rain on my roof. In my lovely little roof. Let's get back in. Yeah. I think it's gonna. Can I keep pressing the camera views? It doesn't like it. So we shall rectify that for you. And we are back, and we are live and kicking. Alive and kicking, yeah. That's a Saturday morning TV show, wasn't it? Timing's just kind of catching back up with itself. All good. It was only 12 drivers, Stefan, at the start. So yeah, unfortunately, we've lost a few. Mark Pocock crashed. I think most Rogers crashed, and David Gerard had either a mechanical failure or someone at emergency in his house, because he looked like he was going okay, and then just pulled off. So I think something's happened in Pit Bits' house. I'm sure you guys could hear that rain. Oh, he got that really tired, Jeff. He probably dropped another chapstick. Oh, Dave's getting slaughtered. Absolutely slaughtered. back aboard our leader, who's getting past the traffic. First back marker gets out of the way. Roman's pulled back in again to John a little bit. Gain 0.2. Johnny's just coming up to the chicane. Though I'm sure Dave will have a cure for the laddering and tights, I'm sure. He's got a spare pair. This is the closest battle on the circuit, unfortunately. But fair play to the other guys, they're still going around. So I like these one-off events, these little, these sort of races. Unfortunately, not a lot of people joining on them. You see what the administrator's trying to do, just trying to create a bit of change. Change is good. Yeah, that's a good shout. Susan is still there. Good shout, John. Good shout. There he is, Mr. Souza. So I will let you guys choose. I'll be either Mr. Souza or Mr. Russell at the moment for me, I think. Just because Mr. Russell's fairly new to the group, so. But I do respect someone they keep going round and round and round. But you're the Audi. You drive the Audi now, Stefan, don't you? You've been absolutely incredible with that, mate. I've really been. Yeah, it's been a joy to watch your lap time and stuff lately. So it's been amazing. It's like you, Mr. Benchara, have like gained a second. I think Benchara's gained about 2 seconds. Because when you were already quick, you seem to have like massively jumped up, which is good. Just don't be in my back mirror or in front of me. Otherwise, we'll have to have words. Last, that wise, 156.4s he's doing. Last time round. And Shannon is doing 156. Uwe's had where's Uwe gone? Where's he gone? Oh, he's had a little trip across the chicane. Yeah, so he's 6 seconds off the pace for that last lap. The other guys are in the 151s, 151s, 152s, 153s. Manuel was at 154 that last time round, so he must have had I think he slowed down with Peter, didn't he, on that other lap, so yeah, we'll give him that. Yeah, John and not caught up yet. He's got his ball in the sand. Yeah, so you've got to look for the spread's normally between 4 seconds, I think, isn't it? Between the GT3s is sort of around sort of between Doctor. Again, same sort of time, really, 4 seconds. Wolfman's that was 150.65. John was 151.07. Bruce Hopkins in 6th was last. That was 156.2. So Manuel's lap time was 2 seconds faster than Bruce, but we all have them moments where we go a little bit wide or catch a little bit of sand. 1:55.5, okay. Yes, that's about 5 seconds off. But yeah, you'll get there. And the thing is, when you say, oh, you see that 1:55, when you see that, I mean, there's always room for improvement, isn't there? And that's a good thing when you've got a nice chunk of time like that to, you know, you can find it somewhere. It's finding little 2 or 3 tenths half second that's the most annoying to find. That was a safety nightmare. I'm gonna go to the server after and bring a Lamborghini out just for the sheer hell of it. We've got just under 3 minutes to go. So unless anything happens to Peter's car, unless he took the PWS fuel calculator out and short fuels it, or use Craig Holmes's fuel calculator or Billy Stewart's calculator, then he should be fine. That's a quick time, Stefan. It's obviously qualifying time. That's a quick time, buddy. Nice one. Don't say pre-118, please. Please don't say pre-180, because that just annoys me. Here we go. A little rundown of the top 10 at the minute, or top 9 even. Mr. Wolfsliner. Mr. Saunders in second. Rowan Mark 2.5 behind John now. He's clawing him in again. Mr. Russell in 4th. Uwe Folan in 5th. Bruce Hopkins in 6th. Mr. Stavars in 7th. Aaron Shannon just had a moment. I think he got out of the way of the leader. So. And Manuel Souza. So, come on, guys, get them. Oh, just move this one out of the way. Yeah, give it a go. You'll enjoy it. You'll thank me for it. You'll thank the guys for doing it tonight, because it is a fun car. It's a fun car and a frustrating car. It's definitely goes fast, but doesn't stop, but doesn't turn. So as long as you can cope with understeer, you're all right. You kind of got to try and make it oversteer a bit to. Hang on, is Ken the new Peter? Ken could actually disguise himself as it's Peter. Look, there's Peter. There's Ken. Ah, I see what he's doing here. I see what he's done. Ken is trying to fool everyone that he's actually Peter. He's going to come through the field. He's going to try and claim victory. Love that.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now.
Here we go. Final lap. Just look through the rear window, so the engine in the back of the Ferrari then. Look at sport. It must be the livery. He doesn't ask for setup, he says, "Can you just send me a livery, please? Thank you very much." Yeah, I think I only went in a public lobby once, and that was the Nürburgring. I got hit in the first corner, and I think the same guy hit me again the next lap. Yeah, then I managed to get away, but yeah, done it once. We don't do it again. So well done, Peter. If you just checking that the bolts are all tight. So Manuel Sousa still last. So is that your votes, guys? I'll put it in the Discord channel if that's correct. If that's who you guys want to vote for, Manuel or Ken. I should let the guys know afterwards. And there's our race winner. Oh, looked like he was going to have a bit of a taxi from the curb then.
The leader
There he
has
goes.
finished the race.
And hopefully John will be coming across the line. There's John. Followed by Roman. And Ken will be coming around the mountain soon. And Uwe is coming over soon. He's 8 seconds behind. Not far behind, was he? And then Bruce in the All-American Ferrari. So thanks for watching anyway, gents. It's been emotional on my own, and sorry you just had to put up my boring voice for the last hour and 5 minutes. I think he's the last, Mr. Savas is the last person home because the other guys are already in. There they are, already in the pits. So thanks for watching, gents. I shall, yeah, not sure what, probably another stream tomorrow night, not sure. Can't remember what's actually on tomorrow night, so we will see.